I wanted to kind of share a little something here with you guys here. I am going to go a little deeper on this on our Patreon channel, mainly because I'll have my notes that I can refer back to and go into the details of what some friends there in the government know about this arrangement that is trying to be pulled off by both the Saudis and the Israelis to move the stone that is in Mecca actually to Israel. And what's even more bizarre is they're planning on using it inside the third temple of Israel. As I've mentioned already to you, Naftali Bennett has already declared he's going to build the third temple within his first 3 years of his tenure as Prime Minister of Israel. He's very aggressive about doing this, and believe it or not, this is something that I just found out about the other day, that they're planning on moving the stone. It's believed to be a meteorite rock, something of that nature there. I know that another friend of mine, a scientist that knows more about that stone, said it's actually a meteorite rock that is composed of black goo, which is very demonic in itself. But anyway, they're talking about moving that to Israel. There's a lot of pushback on both sides, though. There's those that are for it, that said it'll galvanize and unite the faiths together as one Abrahamic faith. But then there's also the Orthodox community that's against it, says it shouldn't be there. And then there's those that are for it. So really, really bizarre to begin with. Also, too, I know I covered a little bit on our iConnect Israeli News Live program about the issue of the staged wars that are coming up, and I want to go more into that here on Israeli News Live with you guys as well. But Iran is going to be part of that attack on our nation here. I found that out as well. And when you're dealing with Iran, normally that is an electromagnetic pulse that you can anticipate with them. Thus, the EMP shield being a very important factor. They're looking, though, around right at the end of 2024, 2025, and that's going to be coincided with China's attack on the United States. And of course, as I mentioned already last night, Russia is going to be using nuclear devices launched from submarines off our coast against our nuclear facilities here in the United States. So anyway, I'll go into a little bit more of this information, hopefully tonight or tomorrow, and also I did another disclosure on Patreon. That's a very serious one. I'm a little reluctant on sharing that information here, so but you might want to listen to that if you have the time and want to go over there. And remember, Patreon it's not expensive. It's only $1 a month to be able to go there, and it's a good way to be able to support the work we do here at just practically nothing. And if God lays on your heart to be able to do a little bit more, that we really appreciate that, because it's your love and support that helps us continue the work that we're doing here. And definitely don't put off getting the EMP shield for your home, your vehicles, your radios, whatever the case may be, because we're going to be facing some very difficult challenges in the not so distant future. And you know, definitely I'll let you know when we have sales, things like that. I know there was one going on the other day. Don't know if it still is or not, but you need to use your coupon code INL50 if you're going to do that. That saves you $50 on the product, whichever one you choose, and as many times as you choose one. Some people want more than one item, so just so you're aware of that. But at any rate, these are the things going on. And one other thing too, and I want to cover this with my wife because she's better at dealing about things they stick in your arm. We've got some official news coming out of Washington. There's been so much pushback around the world on that issue that it is causing a delay in them moving forward in their objective. So, hey, the people's protests may have bought more time. We need to go a little deeper into that as well. I'd like to share with you what's going on there. Anyway, God bless you. Thank you for listening. IsraeliNewsLive.org, our website, and thank you for your love and support.